For the player's jump speeds in terms of left and right movement, this is basically the same values. So think of how fast the player runs. So by default, the standard walk speed was 18. So the jump speed mimicking the 18 allows you to kind of feel like the player's jumping at that same speed level. You can also change the speeds up, as for instance here. We could say, we'll actually make this so it's very noticeable here. We could say that when you jump, no matter how fast you're going, the jump start speed, meaning on the ground the moment you push the button, and then the up speed going upward, and then, well, how about we even say the apex? So the apex will be the highest point before the speed starts to go down. All of those will actually be set to 0. And then as long as you're still pushing in a direction, you'll have the option to move the player based on a speed of 18 for the downward spot. And then in a opposite way here, how about we say that the start, up, and apex have speed, but on the running jump, the only two that the two options we won't have will be the land and the down. Alright, so that should kind of give us a little bit of a variance just in terms of being able to visually see it. And let's go ahead and we'll put blocks out here. There we go. So remember, this is going to be the moving speed during the jump state, and there's 5 states on the jump. So when the player is moving, remember our standard jump is going to be no movement, so it's straight up and down, and then he moves. So if you notice, there's no movement, and then moves once he reaches that apex and starts to go down. And then you can do the run jump, which is going to be movement, but then when he reaches apex, he stops. Alright, so kind of a nice difference in terms of control. You can certainly have a lot of play when it comes to how the player is running, what kind of speed the player can expect. And then again, based on the visual cues in terms of the animation, the type, it'll help reinforce the reasons for why you might have something that's unique to the run speed changing like that. Alright, so there you go. That'll kind of finish off on the player's move speed. The last thing we'll look at is adding in a velocity to the speed so that you can actually say the speed will increase or decrease based on the player's movement.